Hello my dear friends, and I'd like to draw your attention to our new lesson on self-development, and our topic of the day is self-development. Everyone knows that self-cultivation is a constant process and not a quick fix. We should also be aware that it's one of the hardest works of our lives, mainly because of our personal development lasts a lifetime. The only really worthwhile work a man can do is self-develop. This is like a physical workout. As soon as we stop working out or stop going to the sports centre, then we start to get weak straight away. So what is the most important thing when working on yourself and where to start? To start with, I would advise you to recognise what you have and write down your true qualities. In order to do this, divide a sheet of paper in half with a line down the middle. Put your positive qualities on one side and your negative ones on the other. Here it is of the utmost importance to be honest with yourself. It is hard but possible. After having defined your basic qualities, you must analyse your list and decide which qualities it would be easiest and best to start changing. Let us imagine that the characteristics which you want to get rid of are indecisiveness, shyness, or an unattractive appearance. Let's start with appearance, as it is much easier to change and the result acts as a stimulus for further work. Having got these first results, go on to the next task. And so, step by step, get rid of your unwanted qualities one by one. And after every result you achieve, stop for a minute in order to really feel the result of your change and analyse it. Draw conclusions. Most people end up self-developing straight after leaving school or university. Maybe therefore most people find it tricky to understand why success seems to be passing them by. It seems to us that if we had even a little more time, we would spend it on earning more or working better. But life is created in such a way that we can't change the past. Nor can we change the number of hours in the day. What we can do is have an influence on our future, working towards a target. In some countries, at a certain time where you never lived, you could have earned 2, 3, 4, even 10 times as much money as you are now, if you were twice, thrice, or so more developed than now. Remember one simple rule which exists in our world. If you want to get a salary which is higher than the average income, then personally, you must become higher than the average person. Therefore, examine, analyse, change, and learn from people who already have what you want to get. For example, learn stories of successful people. Read their books. And if there is a successful person near you, examine him, learn from him, and of course, draw conclusions. Your key to success is a constant movement forward. It is the thing that will allow you to open any door you want.